Welcome to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at Black Video News at 8. And as always, it's Cliff right here giving you the hottest news in sports. And y'all, I try to keep it sports, but every so often it gets messy. So this week, we're going to be talking about the big soap opera. That's right, soap opera. The stuff your mom and sisters and aunties and stuff used to watch in the NBA. You know, up until this point, I haven't really did any reporting on Donald Sterling. I tried to wait for the conclusion of this whole matter, but now we have even some new twists adding to the soap opera. And also, we're going to talk about the great matchup that we're going to see in the NBA Finals between the Spurs and the Heat. But first to start off with this soap opera, Donald Sterling. Look, for y'all who don't know, which you probably should by now, he's the owner of the Clippers, at least for right now he is. Well, he was caught on tape making racist remarks. I mean, just stuff that was just totally out of line, but not necessarily incongruent with a man of his age and his race, and that's sad to say in America at 2014. Either way, he was recorded by his mistress, personal assistant, right-hand man, woman, Vanessa or V. Stiviano, whoever that is, which led to his suspension, a lifelong suspension in the NBA. Now, a lot of people were like, well, why did she do that? Well, who knows? But now the owners have voted and they're moving forward to force him to sell the team. He was so disgruntled, he said, I'm going to sue the NBA. He turned over power to his estranged wife, who he's supposed to be divorced from, so she can go ahead and control the actual sale of the team, which is probably going to sell for about $2 billion. Yeah, so he got a slap on the hand, but then he got a fat wallet. Doesn't matter anyway. But the other sad part about it is that Donald Sterling had a history of racist remarks and actions. He actually settled some things out of court because he owned a lot of apartments and he was being discriminatory towards his non-white tenants. And he also had a problem with NBA legend Elgin Baylor when he worked for the Clippers. So this stuff all kind of swirled around. Now, up to this point, Sterling still hasn't apologized. He's been on TV a few times. He's even went to a church in South Central LA of a predominantly black congregation, I guess, to make his image seem a little better. But he still hasn't apologized. But check this out. Another twist to the story. V. Stiviano, the man, chick, or woman, mistress, whoever what she is, well, she just recently got beat up. She got sucker punched by a dude named Dominic Diario. Who knows why? Supposedly, he was yelling racial epithets, and he got charged with a hate crime. You want to know something else that's crazy? Where am I reporting from? San Antonio. Did y'all know that V. Stiviano has roots right here in San Antonio? She grew up here before she moved out to California. Ain't that crazy? Well, that doesn't reflect how we all are down here in San Antonio. I promise you that. And to make matters worse, the cherry on top, there's another woman that's come out, Mako Maya King, that's filed a lawsuit against Donald Sterling for making sexist remarks, making racist remarks, and firing her from her job after she refused to wrestle around with him and to keep it clean for the kids. But hey, that's a whole soap opera. Either way, the Clippers should be owned by a new team. Otherwise, I predict a possible lockout by those players plus other players in the NBA if Donald Sterling and his family have ownership of the LA Clippers at the beginning of next season. But hey, sounds like a soap opera, right? I can't make this up. I'm only here to report it. Go ahead and stay logged on, and when we come back from the break, we'll talk about some legit news that still has some soap opera type themes to it, the NBA Finals between the Heat and the Spurs. Stay logged on.